Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So today I thought it would be fun to give you guys a preview of 100 plus cars that I am going to have up for grabs, up for sale on my whatnot come this Sunday, July 28th at 6 p.m. Central Time. So mark it on your calendars. Go and pin my show on whatnot. And if you aren't already, get on whatnot. You can use my promotional code down in the descriptions below to get yourself $15 of free credit, and I will in turn also get an additional $5 added to my account as well as a kickback. While the cars are flashing in the background, I thought I would bring up a topic that I thought would be, at the very least, entertaining, but Hot Wheel collector cliches. Things that we are just guilty of as collectors, whether it's sayings or just mindsets when it comes to Hot Wheel collecting. Like for instance, number 5 on my top 5 countdown has to be the scalpers and the employees took all the good stuff, right? I mean, that is the saying that we always go to the second we get to the pegs and all the good cars are cleared off the shelves, nothing but fantasy cast left, and we immediately blame the scalpers and the stalkers because what other reasonable explanation could there possibly be, right? Well, truth be told, guys, it could simply just be another fellow collector beat you to the pegs. You were late, guys. I mean, that might even be another cliche that we say. We're late. We're late to the pegs. We didn't get the good stuff. We live to fight another day. We got to stop blaming someone else for our mistakes or where we've had losses. Sometimes finding the good stuff on the pegs is just dumb luck. And number 4 on the countdown of collector cliches has to be I buy multiples because I customize them. I feel like I hear that on a daily basis, whether it's within social media comments or in person, fellow collectors, etc. Folks are loading up their carts with 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 of a particular Honda Civic EG or EF because they're going to be used for customs later. But on the flip side, if you say that you're hoarding them because you just genuinely like the cast or the release, that is frowned upon. So first and foremost, we can't control what other people buy. If they want to buy every single 72 count case within a 25-mile radius, that's totally on that individual. We can't control that. Even if the multiples are being purchased to be resold at a later time frame, I get it. The argument is that if someone is buying up all of the stock of the inventory at the retail stores, that means other collectors don't get a shot at it. But again, there's no rules. I mean, it's first come, first serve. Everybody's got their own way of collecting. Everybody has a reason for how they handle the hobby, and we just have to respect that. And number 3 on the countdown is that Hot Wheel releases are becoming a cash grab. Whether you're talking about Target exclusive 2-packs where at least one car is a repeat of a premium release from the past, or if you're talking about Fast and the Furious where we've seen the Grand National and the BMW M3, the white one with the teal wheels for the 7th time, or when it comes to RLC where we repeatedly just see the same casting over and over in a different color, in an acrylic box versus a blister pack, etc. But the funny thing, guys, is that no matter how many times Hot Wheels releases or re-releases a casting, we as the collectors always buy it. There's no shortage of demand for these cars, and on top of that, you gotta remember that there are new collectors jumping into this hobby all the time. And moving on to number 2 in the countdown of Hot Wheel collector cliches, it has to be when people refer to supers as being main lines and are only worth $1, which we all know that is not true. Yes, retail price from your Walmarts and your Targets and your grocery stores, yes, it is $1 retail. But the fun of this hobby is that $1 Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt is now automatically at least $20 to $30 on the secondary market, if not more. I mean, that is supply and demand. And the folks that do have that mentality, that Hot Wheel collector cliche of just referring to supers as a $1 mainline, they're honestly just being salty for whatever reason. Maybe they have missed out on supers a number of times, or maybe there's a super they really want, but they don't want to pay that secondary market price for it, so they're just referring it to be an inferior mainline so that they feel better and can get to sleep at night. But the truth is, guys, super treasure hunts are probably one of the most fun aspects of Hot Wheel collecting. On top of that, guys, they are difficult to find. I don't know what the ratio truly is. Hot Wheels does not disclose that, but from my own personal experience, you find a super about 1 in 5 to 6 cases. And finding cases in general is not easy either. So the odds of finding a super are very slim to none. You have to put in a lot of work, a lot of effort in order to find these things, which again goes back to the value of super treasure hunts being 20, 30, 40x retail price. And then there's the infamous #1 Hot Wheel collecting cliche, which is buy what you like. Now, I will be honest with you guys, I do not like this saying. #1, because it gets said way too often, and #2, because I feel like it's very misleading. Misleading because if you're telling someone to just buy what they like based on the makes and the models, or maybe it's a specific color that this individual likes, you're steering them away from cars that actually have value and are trending within the collect community. So I just think it's fair as collectors that we be truthful and honest with our fellow collectors and tell them, hey, that's great that you like blue cars, but definitely look for cars with the flame logo on it because those are treasure hunts, or look for the TH logo because those are valuable super treasure hunts, right? And maybe there are collectors out there that don't like Porsches and don't like JDM at all, want nothing to do with them, but as a fellow collector, we should encourage them to still pick them up if they run into them, because it's a great opportunity to invest in the hobby, invest in these cars, grow your collection, and use whatever benefits or profits from those cars to grow their collection how they want without being irresponsible and just using up all their money to buy these cars that maybe don't have quite a following within the community and that won't actually have value in the future. Hopefully that makes sense, guys, but basically what I'm saying is buy what you like, but be mindful of what's trending in the hobby. Don't pass up a super treasure hunt just because it doesn't fit in your collection. So there it is, my top 5 Hot Wheel collector cliches. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Let me know if there are other cliches out there that maybe I didn't talk about. And as another friendly reminder, guys, I will be live on Whatnot this Sunday night, 7/28 at 6 p.m. Central Time. So definitely want to check it out. I will be listing for auction all of the cars that you see here. My format specifically, I like to keep it really chill. Want to use the time really more so just to engage with all of you viewers here. So $2 starts at 20 seconds and just let you guys have at these cars. I feel like this is a pretty good mix of cars of a lot of trending makes and models. I mean, you can see some Skylines, some store exclusives, Zamex, Target Red Editions, got Euro, got Porsche, got some Beamers I know that I had in this lot as well too. So definitely if you saw anything from this video that you'd be interested in, check out that stream. I'm just starting my journey as a Whatnot seller. I mean, it was a little rocky as you guys saw in my first live stream, guys, but I only see progression from here on out. And if nothing else at all, jump in for all the giveaways that I will be giving away throughout the stream. Got a couple of treasure hunts and some pretty sought after main lines. And there will be a buyer's giveaway this time. It'll actually be this mini Morris Melon factory sealed. So yeah, definitely don't want to miss that. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.